Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to give you a little book review, which I'm really enjoying. I'm not finished it yet. It's a book I've dipped into back and forth, and it's called Murmurs, Seasonal Words of Spiritual Wisdom to Enlighten the Soul by Anita Neilson. Look at that gorgeous cover. Is that not gorgeous? There's the woods outside my cottage are turning that colour just now, and it's beautiful. Anyway, the book says, from the author of Acts of Kindness from your armchair, from the author of Acts of Kindness from your armchair and the uplifting healing words blog comes the new offering for those seeking deeper meaning in life. Soul Murmurs is a must-have collection of poetry and prose imbued with spiritual wisdom from East and West. Each page, resonating with peace and calm, offers comfort and moments of reflection in a fast-moving world. In this compilation, you will discover meditative verses which speak to the heart and soul, silent cries of longing for meaning, joyful searching for the divine within the wilder world, autobiographical vignettes, offerings insight on aspects of human life that we all experience, gathered under seasonal headings to echo the eternal cycle of life. Each page reverberates with inspiration, spiritual encouragement, and suggested action points to uplift the reader throughout the year. I'm working with autumn just now because obviously we're in autumn, but just think of every season and spiritually what those seasons mean to us. Like it's actually, it's putting a kind of nice, gentle, like a gentle healing, open energy to maybe the more shamanic and spiritual rites of the seasons. We've got books that map out moon magic, they map out seasonal magic, etc. This one is just it's just gorgeous. It's got insights, it's got stories that are in exactly the right place in the book, for what they mean. So I'll give you a wee insight. So autumn, we've got an introduction to autumn and all about the energy and the trees. And then we've got an interesting poem which it's called A Mother's Lament, and it's when the following poem was inspired by a BBC television programme about the life on a remote Scottish island of the Fair Isle. The island is so tiny that pupils are only taught up to the age of 11, after which they then need to attend boarding school in the neighbouring island of Shetland. And this is the poem about how the mum feels about her child going away so young from the islands that the child knows, and that in a way is part of the autumn cycle, almost like the shedding of the leaves. And there's another one I really I think I'll do a video on this itself. It's This Time Around. It's about a person who didn't have children in this lifetime and spent many lost years mourning and regretting the loss. But a newfound certainty in the belief of reincarnation washed the stain of this deep sorrow from my heart, and I felt free, healed. It's quite comforting to think that I've been a parent many times in the past. I didn't need to learn that lesson this time round. And then she goes on to give the poem associated that. We've got an aspect of dealing with change and the healing power of water. Birdsong in the Great Dusk, Searing the Link, which is about chronic pain, which I haven't read this part of it, so I'm going to do that very soon. Pain, a reminder from Source that we are not of the body. a knee-jerk reaction to living a lie, yet peaceful surrender, the aching soul shall free, like whispers longings blown by the breeze. Oh my goodness, that's very apt at the moment. Wow. I do love poetry, and I do love the sense of even prayers from different spiritualities and different people's prayers. Hush, child. Inner stillness, the joyful soul dance. This is fantastic. A mother's love. Soul sisters, war and peace, airs and graces. And there's a whole short story there as well. Oh, I am going to be loving every season with this book. This is not just for autumn. I had done some of summer, and then because of things happening, hadn't been able, and I just started to get into autumn and thought, I want to do a review on this because it's just too good. It's, if you like meditating on poetry, on people's words, on spiritual thoughts, particularly if you're into the seasons, then this is a book for you. It's all books, and yeah, it should be everywhere. But thank you, Anita Neilson, because this is important to me just now with autumn coming, and also my husband not being so well. It will give me, like little chunks, whereas sometimes you don't want to, well, I don't have time to read a big book. Dipping in and out of this is going to give me so much pleasure, so I thank you for that. And definitely a big recommendation for this to everybody that follows me on my channel. It's a beautiful book. In fact, it's one I would have loved maybe in hardback as something to hand down. But there we are. Soul Murmurs, seasonal words of spiritual wisdom to enlighten the soul. Anita Neilson. Thank you. Bye. Many blessings now.